Genesis chapter 6. And it came to pass, I'm fast forwarding now, it came to pass when men began to multiply upon the surface of the earth. Listen carefully. It says, and daughters were born unto them. What happened? Verse 2, that the sons of God, the Hebrew word there is benign Elohim. It's not just sons of God like, it was an error in translation. It's not like sons of God like believers. No. Are we together? Like progenitors, those who were part of his creation. These were a class of angels. That this class of angels came and saw the daughters of men. Do you know who these angels were? These angels were not just the exalted angels, because I hope you know that by the time the angels that fought with Lucifer fell from heaven, the ones that came down with him, Adam was not there. Adam's story and Genesis 1 was not there. They had fallen in a particular dispensation. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So by the time God is creating Adam or recreating the earth and making Adam, there are already inhabitants in the earth. Satan alongside the myriads of fallen angels. Are you getting what I'm saying now? And because spirits don't die in the context of cessation of life, I will tell you what the death of a spirit is. I told you I was going to tell you. But spirits don't die in the context of ceasing from breathing and ceasing from movement. The moment Adam came to start another race, these spirits were looking for a way to find expression. Are we together now? It's a very serious thing. And the Bible says that while they were voyaging around the earth, all of a sudden they saw the daughters of men that they were fair to look upon. It's a scriptural way of saying they were very beautiful. Are we together? That means those angels had feelings. Hello? It's not all the classes of angels that, you know, theologically there are all kinds of arguments whether angels have the ability to reproduce or not, and we see it here that the angels saw the daughters of men, and they took them wives. That means they could marry. They came down and saw beautiful ladies like you looking at me now, and the angels chose, they advised themselves. He said, look, let's marry these women. Verse 3, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for seeing that his flesh, his days shall be 120. Verse 4, there were what? Now watch this. The Bible just tells us that come darling, an angel, are we together now? A fallen angel, benign Elohim, all of a sudden sees human people, pure humans, and the Bible says took them to wives. And all of a sudden we now see the manifestation of a species that the Bible calls them what? I'm trying to trace the origin of demons for you. That giants, until this time there were no demons on earth. There were fallen angels. There were other dark spirits that had been in other civilizations, but not demons. These giants were in the earth. The Bible says that when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, you know what that means? And they bear what? Children. That means that the seed, those fallen angels had seed within them, and that their seeds got these women pregnant, and they gave birth to these giants who were mighty men of old, men of renown. Are you following my story now? So we traced that these women were minding their business. All of a sudden these beings come, that there is a possibility. Goodness. So spirits can get physical women pregnant. So we see that there's no argument there. Are we together? This information is useful. We need it, because that's how Jesus came into the world. Are we together now? Listen carefully. Jesus came into the world. How shall these things be, seeing that I know not a man? Joseph has not finished paying my dowry. Don't embarrass me. And he said, no, a spirit is coming from heaven. I will show you. This is the mystery. Goodness. I'm already excited. Let me just take it easy. So these spirits came, and all of a sudden, when the women gave birth to children, the children started growing unusually. They had features that were superhuman. It was clear that these spirits were not pure humans. The seed of Lucifer in those children started causing them. The Bible says God saw that the wickedness of man. This spirit started introducing attributes upon the earth. Men were not that wicked. All of a sudden there was a fabrication of different levels of wickedness, and then the people in the earth, who are these beings that can be so wicked? That means a normal man has a maximum level to which his heart can conceive evil. If evil goes beyond that level, something else is responsible for that level of heartlessness. Follow me, because as I taught you, this seed is still on earth today.
Thank you for watching Christian House channel.
Are we together? The Bible says that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was evil continually. This was not the case. Now man had become so depraved. The Bible says, and it repented the Lord that he had made the man in earth, and it grieved his heart. Now watch this. Thank you, darling. Did you know the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. Just stop there. God is regretting. These spirits have found their way back into this Adamic civilization. They were there casted. Now with the ability to reproduce, they found a way of creating continuity for themselves. Because remember the law of territory, if you don't have a body, these angels, these spirits, because they are not demons, it is demons that don't have bodies. Angels have bodies. That's why they could come to even meet. Angels can translate themselves into physical bodies. Is that true? Remember the angels that came to Abraham, they didn't come as ghosts flying, they were human beings. This was what caused the flood of Noah. Are you getting what I'm saying now? The flood of Noah was a system of judgment that God needed to annihilate that entire race. The question is, the giants, let me use you again, the giant children that were born by these angels and this, when the flood happened, because spirits don't die in terms of cessation of living, the bodies now died, and the spirits, are you getting the point now? The spirits of all those race, the name of those giants, as you know, theologically speaking, is called the Nephilims. Are we together now? These disembodied spirits, because every time a spirit is not in a body, what happens? It becomes restless. These spirits, they can't go to heaven, they can't go to hell, and they float within the circumference of earth and the second heavens. And that is the reason why these spirits today are those we call demons. Listen carefully. The demon spirits that you call are the spirits of these Nephilims, the sons. Before demons came, there was already darkness. Listen carefully. Before demons came, there were already fallen angels. The fallen angels and the daughters of men produce what we call demons, disembodied spirits. Now watch this.
Thank you for watching our entire video today. If you feel you can bless someone, please join us and spread the gospel by sharing this video on your social media.